Would you say that the degrees of freedom that you're operating with when you're running experiments in this world is maybe different than with traditional software? Just given that obviously you have the model that you're using, you have the prompt, you have the context you're feeding into the prompt, and then the combination of those things, the interaction between those things can oftentimes lead to surprising results as well. Would you say that it's different than experimentation with traditional code in terms of degrees of freedom and just complexity?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I would say the response of that then is we just have to start like regularizing the problem. Like usually if there's too many degrees of freedom, you regularize. When we first came out with a bunch of AI agents, we had to believe that they could do anything, right? And when you do that, you can do anything. And then your eval suggests that you'll succeed on your task like 45% of the time. But if you just decided to sort of look at the data and figure out that, okay, for some portion of these tasks, we don't do well in, let's go drop those weights to zero. When you start asking me questions about like A, B, or C, I'm just going to tell you that I can't do this well. And then maybe suggest an alternative. Or like, oh, I can't send the email for you. Let me draft the email, right? I can't make this task. I can't prepare this information. Let me like do a Google search and present some information back to you. Just by doing that, you can improve your success rate because you're dropping out the things that you're not able to do. And if you can prioritize your work that way, you get to a point where you can just say, you know what, for the stuff that I can do, this is at 95, 96% accuracy now. Now let's like lower the gates, let some other tasks in, and again, build more opinionated capabilities. Like what we're not saying is we can do everything. What we're saying is we can do 7 things and let's go figure out what the 8th thing is, what the 9th thing is. And then again, like slowly open the floodgates in terms of these capabilities and just regularize the problem we're trying to solve.